Legend Total War here, and today we have a saving a disaster situation. So we've got, as Lothern, 2 full stacks of Khemri attacking Lothern, and it's probably some of the best Khemri armies I've seen in a while. Usually they bring a lot of trash. Like this army here's got a lot of trash in it. Now, I think he wants me to sally out, but in all honesty, if he wanted me to sally out, he should have recruited a proper army. This army's not going to be really good at dealing with it. Now, he's brought some reinforcements over here, but that's actually going to be more of a hindrance than anything. So, what I want to do, actually, is I want this guy to leave the area. So, if I could get you to come stand over here. Alright. Have you got any better generals by any chance? You do, but not by a lot. Teclis is wounded. Okay. So, fighting these guys out in the field is going to be really difficult because it's going to take us a long time to get all of our forces set up. And, like, this isn't, like, it's not a bad army. I'd rate it maybe 7 out of 10. But it's not great either. If we could try to get that other army to chase after us, that would be better. Now, he's got a lot of trade agreement tied up by the siege of Lothern, but like I said, if I sally out here, like looking at their army and looking at ours, I don't think we'll win. Because like a lot of our forces are like Dragon Princes, and Dragon Princes are really good units in certain situations. There is a lot of anti-large in this army. And basically, if Dragon Princes get caught by any of those anti-large, they're basically dead. Especially considering this is very hard difficulty. Cavalry scale very badly on this difficulty. Like, I mean really, really badly. So, these guys here hold a lot of balance of power, but have no real actual power over this battle. The best units that we have are, of course, the Sisters of Avalon. I just wish he had more of them. Phoenixes are okay, but I just don't think they really inflict enough damage. Swordmasters of Hoeth are not good on very hard difficulty. They're not good at all. There's also more coming, so maybe we do need to sally out, but like I said, it's not going to be an easy fight by any means. What I could do is not control a large army. I would prefer if they didn't even show up in the battle, because they'll show up in the wrong spot. Then they'll just get stomped. If we don't control a large battle, I still have to deal with the most difficult army first. That's the biggest problem. We've got some agents here, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. So, well, I think, look, first things first. Your general here is only rank 2. Let's get someone better than that, because that's just not good enough. This one here is resistant. What's the trait of the other one? Dangerous. Oh, straight away, that is going to be so much better for us. That's going to make a huge difference because, for one thing, okay, the missile resistance is not that important, but the melee defense +5, that'll actually mean that these guys here might actually hold the line a little bit better. Okay, maybe that general will make all the difference. What did you level him up with? I almost got to lightning strike. In this situation here, I'd probably want Bowmaster. Let me just see if let me just see. Oh, you don't have much influence. Let me just see what else you've got. No, there's nothing else going to be available. All right, that's fine. All right, I'll sally out here. Because yeah, if we defeat this. Now, there's a fair bit of money to be had in trade that's being missed out on, like 8,500. Oh yeah, high quality play right there. Whatever, fair play to you. Do whatever you want. Alright, so, odds are not great. And if you're thinking, yo, why not bring in that other army? You gotta consider that you have to have a plan. Especially when dealing with these huge battles with these tiny maps. If they come in at the wrong side of the map, they're denying our other reinforcements from showing up, and they're just going to get wrecked, okay? And if we take too much damage, we'll get the army loss penalty inflicted on us. So, them showing up from that location, even though they're all regimented for an end, some of them are really good units, I can't get them to show up at the right place, so they just can't help. Okay, leadership +5, assigned unit. I'll put that on a Swordmaster of Hoeth. and we'll see how we go from there. This is certainly not going to be easy. I'm wondering if maybe I should deny their reinforcements, because you want to try to minimize the enemy advantages, and the larger the battle, the more the AI has an advantage. So, but the problem is though, like their initial, you know what? I think my initial army can beat their initial army, so I'm actually going to deny reinforcements, because that will make micromanaging this battle a hell of a lot easier. I think we'll actually do a lot better with this. You know, from my 3,000 odd hours of experience in this game, in this situation here, which I don't get into very often because I don't recruit this kind of army, I have found that I get a much better result when I deny their reinforcements, even at the cost of my own reinforcements. Because I make better decisions because I'm given more time to make that decision that needs to be made. Alright, so the cavalry, I'm going to put them over here. And if they could send some troops over there, then that's great, because I just don't think they're of any use to me over here right now. Sisters of Avalon sort of need to be our top priority to protect, because they're our best units. Keep them somewhat to, you know, because if they break, okay, maybe space them out a little bit, but keep them in square formations.
Ready. My power is yours.
That way, if one of them gets into combat, the others should be fine, because sometimes you can have one unit crash into, like, multiple to stop them from shooting. Now, while Sisters of Avalon can actually fight really well in melee, it's not what we need them for. Okay, put the Phoenixes up front, and I'll see what I can do with them. Alright, I think I will use quite a few square formations, actually. Actually, no. The Phoenix Guard need to go wide over here, because they might try to crash into our... They might try to flank our Sisters of Avalon. These guys, though, they can square up at the front. Because the thing is, if you do this, what that'll do is that means fewer of your entities are fighting at once, which means fewer of them are dying at once, which means they're holding for longer. Because they're not going to be able to beat the enemy in melee. Because you got to consider, this is on very hard difficulty, which is essentially legendary difficulty for battles sake, except that we can actually see a balance of power. And that, like, units basically will perform one tier below what they actually are for our guys, and one tier above for their troops. So even though in, like, a custom battle, Swordmasters of Hoeth would easily stomp a Tomb Guard, in this situation here, they won't. Especially considering the experience difference. Alright, if we do that, hopefully, they'll have enough time to shoot. The problem here, we've got a lot of ammo, but just not enough of actual firepower. I really would have liked more Sisters of Avalon. That's our killing power right there. It's only 1/4 of our army. Well, Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers have some killing power. I kind of want to move them back a little bit more, but we don't get much deployment zone. Alright, that'll do. Let's move them back. So one guy came in because it was only a rank. Army. Okay, you come over here. See what we can do with you. Alright. Let's try and micromanage the just the Phoenixes to begin with. And I'll see if I can keep their artillery busy for as long as possible. Now, top priority, I think, needs to be taking out their like, Necrosphinxes and stuff. If we could delay some of these units, that'd be great. Alright, go in. Get rid of that Screaming Skull Catapult. As for you two, just hide over here. There's a lot of Tomb Guard in this army. Try and save them for later. Better to shoot at the Tomb Guard there. That is a lot of constructs coming our way. The Sisters of Avalon have to kill all that. If we had all Sisters of Avalon, I wouldn't be concerned. But we don't. And they are rushing hard at us here. We need to be focus firing. Alright. So everyone focus fire on the Necropolis Knights first. Alright. This guy here, I'm pretty sure is immortal. Just tank as much... Man, he took a lot of damage on that, but that's where you come in handy. It's a lot easier to shoot at them when they're taking on a hero. Maybe you should stand back. They're not hiding there. So yeah, he didn't last long. I didn't expect him to, but that's okay. Khemrian War Sphinx is going down. Okay, we definitely need reinforcements in on the front here, because this is... They're fucking us up really fast. Okay, let's get the Frostheart Phoenix over here, because that'll provide a debuff to the enemy. Alright, there's a Necro Sphinx over here that needs to die. Did this guy come back? Cool. Just stand over here and get some heals. It's kind of why I wanted to use him first, so I can just heal him throughout the rest of the battle. Alright, what's coming in? Hero Titan and a Tomb Guard Halberd. You can take on the the Hero Titan, not Tomb Guard. You guys need to hold the line as long as possible. Let the Sisters of Avalorn do their job.
I am ready. Advance!
Yeah, like I expected, the Swordmasters of Hoeth can't hold the line for shit. Which means now I have to send in the Dragon Princes up against anti-large units because our front line's so damn terrible. They're busy. I'll just keep them there, it's fine. Oh, I don't want this guy to die. Let's try to get him out of there, but he is on foot. Bounce of Power is good considering that I can't get them out of there. Considering we haven't really received any reinforcements yet, and they have. Protect the Sisters of Avalorn at all costs. I need you to come back. I don't want you to leave. Come on, come back, come back. You're not that damaged. Same with you, I need your healing.
It shall be done. Battle calls. Dragon Prince.
Yeah, see, I told you that I can do good there.
We go. Battle calls. Asa, withdraw.
Good, he came back. So did you. Cool. Heal the general. He needs to stay.
Understood.
Almost out of ammo. Once they run out of ammo, just have them withdraw from the battlefield.
My power is yours.
Battle calls. Set it forth.
I'm not too concerned about the Hero Titan. Okay, Phoenix, you come back over here. Maybe I can heal you. Not too concerned about that ability. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage.
Will be done. For the king.
Okay, Mountain Power is sort of slipping away from us. We've got to keep in mind we haven't received our reinforcements yet, and they are receiving theirs.
Orders.
Yeah, where are you? Come over here, try and fight the general. I reckon you can beat him in melee. Oh, there's someone who sharpties there. Okay, yeah, you two, come back over here. They did well in tying them down for a while there. Alright, so maybe try and shoot this Hero Titan, because I don't really know what else I can do against it.
Dragon Princes, advance! Azor, withdraw!
Outward Mage!
Swordmaster of Hoeth! For off one!
Okay, get that Dragon Prince out of there. We'll hold the line now. Okay, this one's out of ammo, which means put it into melee. Enemy Lord's wounded. Bounce of Power slipping away from us. But like I said, we haven't received very much reinforcements.
Swordmaster of Hoeth!
Outward Mage!
There's a possibility that that could be revived. Maybe I should be healing the Frostheart Phoenix instead.
Dragon Prince!
Awaiting orders.
Orders!
Yes.
Wielder of the
Take
wind.
out the hero titan there.
As you say.
Alright, let's get our guys back into position.
Out. Orders received. As you say.
Alright, so I'd say that our first army beat their first army, but we haven't received our reinforcements yet. That's the big problem. I'm actually really glad we got this high mage here, because they really need the healing. There's also a dragon in the reinforcements as well.
Swordmaster of Perth. Eagle Claw. Weapons ready.
Just let them have that rest.
Onwards. Ready.
So if they're at pretty much full strength and they've used up all their ammo, we're losing ground. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Great, now I can put that in the thumbnail.
Apace.
Good.
For Oswald. Without fail. March.
Shit. Okay, I need the cavalry to go and take out that Screaming Skull catapult, because the Phoenixes only took out 2 of them.
Advance. Asturian guides us.
I could withdraw these. Oh, we can't actually withdraw.
Swordmaster of Perth. It will be
Okay, the problem with what we're gonna have here is our guys are not going to show up on the battlefield fast enough.
Orders.
Our reinforcements, that is.
as you say. On me. Acknowledge.
Gotta take out the Screaming. Don't blob up too much.
Acknowledge.
If you're gonna blob up, have them blob up, sort of. I'd say pretty much all of their reinforcements are on the... I can't get to the artillery. Just can't get to them. We're gonna need the Phoenixes to go back over there.
Yes, I go then.
Seeking the
God
foe.
damn it.
My power is yours.
Apace. Make Alfred proud. Forward. We go. For duty.
I can't make them leave the battlefield, so I literally have to throw them into melee. This is the downside of when you use small-scale battles. We need our reinforcements now, but the problem is we're gonna get no time for setting up. This is the biggest downside of it. If you had more Sisters of Avalon, this wouldn't be a problem.
Forward. At your command. Noble.
So basically I have to try and sacrifice some units. Alright. Alright, I think we just got them to destroy their own catapults there, so that's good. I can't withdraw them from the battlefield. They have to go and die. But like I said, it's likely that the second army is not as good as the first. Alright, this would be a good place to drop some bombs down.
Prince of Ulthuan.
You stay back.
Right away. Without fail.
Withdrawing. Of course.
If I just keep the Phoenix above here, it'll weaken them. The Frost Heart Phoenix, that is. Alright, now it's time to drop these bombs. Nice big blob going on over here. This is the perfect opportunity to use it.
Throw back. At once.
Do the Dragon Princes lose to them? Well, if they're leaving the battlefield, well, here comes our reinforcements now.
Onward. Duty calls.
Orders.
My Sisters of Avalon have all used up their ammo. And now, the arrival of the Rohirrim, sort of. Not really.
Moving out.
This guy's done really well in this battle.
True.
I'm pretty sure he's immortal, so just keep fighting, hold out as long as you can. Reinforcements are coming now.
Our results seal.
Just, I wish I could have pushed withdraw, but you can't. When you sally out, you can't withdraw.
Battle ready.
What's this? Yeah,
Immediately.
do much. Okay, both generals are now dead.
Noble. Ever vigilant. Our cause is vain.
Is this over here? You'd do really well against those archers there. Yeah, I'll tell you what you won't do well against. Fucking bone giant shooting at you. Oh, watch out. We've got what's it called? White lines of trace. Oh, you better watch out now, AI. Take this out here. We've still got a lot of reinforcements still to come. We don't have any ranged units. All I can do is just keep doing some healing for the time being. Did my noble get killed? Maybe. Alright, if we can get these guys to shoot, that'd be great. There's still a dragon to come. Alright. You know, the Phoenixes, they're not doing too badly. These Necropolis Knights are probably going to be a problem, but I don't know if the Phoenixes are going to do a good job on them, but we just got to get rid of them. We've got a chance here to, like, sandwich them. Glad the General's still alive. Better off doing healing. They're possibly hitting their own units in this blob. I don't know if the Phoenix is going to revive, so... Like, if it dies, then that just means more units can come out on the battlefield.
We go for duty.
They should be able to beat that. Come on, leave the battlefield, or whatever. Or die.
To battle for Assyrian. Without fail. Noble Prince. Dragon Princes.
Yeah, Dragon Princes. Actually, now's probably a good time for it to come in. Take out that bone giant. There's not that much left to deal with. See, cavalry's great at the end of a battle, not good at the beginning. But that's the problem. Like, we're all supposed to do hide those forces for the entire battle. The initial ones. I'm pretty sure they ran off the battlefield pretty early. Okay, this is the last of our reinforcements, and we've now got the balance of power in our control.
Defending order.
Here comes a dragon. Hang on, let's use a breath attack on them. The eagles are coming!
For the king.
Yes.
Our allies abandon us. Dragon Princes.
Yeah, this is where the dragon princes are actually going to be good. There's no anti-large left.
Of Oathworn. It will be done. Understood. Dragon Princes. Serve the king. To the fray.
Back to the desert with ya, you fucking bastards.
Dragon Princes.
Alright, we won. Certainly at a cost, but we won. I reckon if we had gone large-scale battle with that, that would have been a catastrophe. Because it just... Like, it took us a while to, like, inflict the damage. So we really had to have them come at us in waves. Even though, like... There was some good stuff in the reinforcements. Like, it looks like we only lost 2 units. That's only going to take 2 turns to recruit. So, it's... Sorry, not even that. It's only going to take 1 turn to recruit back, and they're gone. And... Look at that income
We
increase.
will accept
So-
our fate.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need replenishment rates because enemies are incoming. Here you go.
My strength is rewarded.
And like I said, we didn't need this guy. I reckon that would have made the battle even more difficult for us because these guys just wouldn't have showed up at the right spot. But anyway, that's all we needed to do there. The campaign is not a disaster. It's actually looking pretty healthy. Just very late. You should get a move on it. I would highly recommend, get rid of the Swordmaster's Oath. If you want to keep Dragon Princess, that's fine. Get rid of the Swordmaster's Oath. Get more Sisters of Avalon. We would not have won that battle if it wasn't for the Sisters of Avalon. They carried that battle at the beginning so much. The only reason that they eventually stopped carrying it is because they ran out of ammo. So having more Sisters of Avalon means more ammo, and they held the line. It's like some of them were still fighting in melee even at the end of the battle, so they're really good. They got higher melee defense than the Swordmasters of Hoeth. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next disaster. See you next time, fuckers.